If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world.
Hello, my name is Abila Tazana, and I work as the director of the One World Center for Autism. I serve as the director as well as a pediatrician. But more importantly, I'm a mom. I've been blessed with 5 children, and 3 are on the autism spectrum. So this is why this whole my life journey with autism is so special to me. Badminton's buddy was. It came through in an email, and I get tons and tons of emails, and but I'm always looking for kind of the gold within all of those emails. And when I got this email, I thought, badminton. I'm not really familiar with the sport other than just playing at picnics, but why not? Why not give it a shot? I can say at the end of our 3-day journey, it's just been an amazing opportunity. It takes a lot to serve children on the spectrum. We deal with behaviors, we deal with a range of abilities, but somehow we had children of all ages and all abilities, and every child, I believe, was celebrated and had a wonderful time. So this program exceeded my expectations, and I am ever so grateful for the opportunity to be able to be the host for it and for the kindness of those that surrounded us to make it happen.
Badminton Buddies Camp. It's been a really awesome week. It's been a challenge, but we know that these kids really do need it. There's so many summer camps out there, but there's not enough camps out there for our children or adults that are part of the autism spectrum. So I really do appreciate this camp, and I do appreciate Avelino and his wonderful family. The dedication, the hard work, we are truly blessed from the bottom of our hearts.
The mission of Badminton Buddies is to provide an opportunity for children to discover more about themselves while learning a new sport and meeting new people. And in the bigger picture of things, we hope that when they grow up and become adults, they're more eager to tackle new challenges and new opportunities for growth and not be discouraged by labels or their diagnostics that they have autism. And so my hope is that what children got out of this is a newfound excitement for life and a more positive outlook, especially towards the community, and seeing people and volunteers and doctors and friends who are so eager to help them and become a part of their world, and so we can combine their world that they're living in with our world and have truly one world.
If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3.
The first day of camp we started, and it was kind of awkward. A lot of the campers didn't know the volunteers well enough. The relationships weren't yet bonded, but through just 3 days, and today being the last day, we can definitely see the difference. A lot of the campers and the volunteers have come together. They've really built a community.
I thought the camp was going to be really hard because I'm not used to being around people with autism, but during my time in Badminton Buddies, I realized that they are really sweet, and just give them time and they'll listen to you, and it was a lot of fun.
Badminton, it brought me closer to the kids because it's more of a hands-on activity. So it gives you more, it gives you a better chance to actually work with the kids and help them understand more of what the game is and what it's about.
You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there, and I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there.
I'd never imagined that badminton and the day camp could go together, but I definitely see the teamwork. The kids are really learning how to play the game.
All right. Since I haven't worked with kids on the autism spectrum before, I initially thought that they would be a little bit harder to work with than with normal kids, but it turns out that they're almost exactly the same.
And you're turning and you just can't fall asleep. I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will.
I think Badminton Buddies is a good opportunity for both the volunteers and the children. And for the volunteers, I think it's a great learning experience for them just to see how children can behave differently, and the volunteers have to think very creatively.
So this camp has taught me to see people past what their label is. Like these children here, these campers here they're still just people, and it's important to see everybody as just people.
I think the most important thing that I learned from this camp was to learn how to be patient with kids with autism. The kids with autism can be kind of difficult. It really depends how they range on the autism spectrum. But what I learned was that if you really try to listen and understand and communicate with them, they'll respond to you.
Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know
one thing that I take away from doing this and working every day is that that each kid, it's their kids first before their disability, and playing with them, doing all that reminds me of that fact every day in and day out.
Learning to play the game of badminton and stuff, having the kids learn as well as us. So yeah, it was very interesting to do that. It was fun.
This camp was pretty fun. It was pretty nice working with the kids and teaching them how to play badminton.
And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh.
So yeah, after this camp, I think I've learned that, a kid is a kid is a kid is a kid. And as long as you respect, that kid and take time with them, to get to know them, be patient with them, kind of, observe them, check them out, see what they're about. And I think that most kids, as long as you're sweet and kind and loving to them, they'll respond in a sweet and kind and loving way.
For an effort to try to learn badminton, even though a lot of them probably never done it or heard about it before. And they caught on, they know the name of the racket and the birdie and how to play it, and they had fun out there.
It shows that, our children can do just as much as anybody else. It might take them time and it might be different, it's different, but never less. It's kind of sad to see that this is the last day this year, but notice I said this year, because next year is going to be bigger and better.
I want to say thank you to Avelino for taking on this challenge and for giving me the opportunity to work with such wonderful kids. And I also want to say thank you to the One World Center for Autism. This is an awesome thing that you're doing, and keep up the good work.
So in closing, my final words would just be thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of all of those who support our organization for just thank you to Avelino, thank you to all of his family members, thank you to all of the friends, the community members that just gathered around us, all of the sponsors who he bought. Sometimes you give and you're not sure how far your contribution will go, but I will say that every act of kindness really had a true ripple effect with this.
And so I want to thank most especially Dr. Abila and the staff at the One World Center for allowing me to have this opportunity in their center with their loving staff and their supporters, as well as Forza for donating all the equipment, and Chrome Imaging for allowing us to use their graphic designers so we can market well. And I want to thank all my friends and family who supported me. Thank you for all your prayers and your donations. It has come a long way, and it's given me a lot of hope in humanity. You'll always have
I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.